Hey everyone, welcome back for another deep dive. Today we're tackling something I think we all struggle with, at least from time to time, connecting with customers online.
It's a beast.
It really is. It feels like every time I log in, everything's different.
Right.
Luckily, we've got a guide to help us figure it all out. It's all about building a digital strategy, getting the word out about your business and actually making a difference. So consider this your crash course in digital marketing. What do you say? Ready to jump in?
Let's do it.
All right. So one thing that struck me right away is this idea that online marketing, it's like a moving target.
Yeah, this book, it really emphasizes that the digital world doesn't wait for you to catch up.
So true. And there are just so many tools and tactics. Honestly, it can feel kind of overwhelming, like where do you even start?
Yeah, for sure. Well, the guide, I think, does a good job of laying out a roadmap, right?
Right.
And the first thing it says is you got to evaluate your business, like figure out where you're at right now before you start making any big plans. You got to know your starting point.
That makes a lot of sense. So you figure out where you stand, then what?
Okay, so then it's about the foundations.
Mm.
We're talking SEO, we're talking about making those text and display ads that really grab people.
Oh, display ads. I thought those were kind of a thing of the
Yeah,
past.
that's what I thought too. But this book actually argues that they can still be really effective even today.
Wow. Good to know.
Yeah. And then it moves into social media and video marketing. And it actually gets into the nitty-gritty of each platform.
Mhm.
What works on TikTok is not going to be the same as what works on LinkedIn.
No kidding. So it sounds like it covers a lot of different strategies. Does it suggest any like one thing that feels most important right now?
Yeah, I think the main takeaway is that you need to be ready to learn and adapt.
Hmm.
This book, it actually uses the term growth hacker, which I thought was interesting.
Growth hacker, I like that. What does that even mean though?
So basically, it's someone who finds these like really creative ways to grow a business quickly. They use data, they think outside the box, and they get big results.
That is so interesting. It reminds me of when I first started out, I thought I could just like post whatever on social media and people would magically find me.
We've all been there, right?
Seriously, I had no strategy, no plan. Man, I wish I'd had this guide back then.
Right. It really is all about taking action.
Okay, so for anyone listening who's ready to dive in and actually use this stuff, what are the big takeaways?
Okay, so first off, you don't need a ton of money to make this work. There are a lot of low-cost strategies anyone can use.
That's always good to hear.
Right. And the other thing is, and this might sound obvious, but you have to be genuine. People can spot a fake from a mile away. You got to build real connections.
It's so easy to get caught up in algorithms and forget about being a real person sometimes.
Exactly. And I'd say the last big takeaway is just to keep at it.
Yeah.
Building a strong online presence, it takes time.
This has been so helpful for everyone listening. If you're trying to up your online marketing game, this guide is definitely worth checking out. But here's one last thing to think about. In the world of online marketing, what's the one skill you think will be most valuable 5 years from now? Let us know what you think. Until next time.